Alrighty. I looked. I don't know about email. So hello, we're just getting started. We're about a minute in. Whoops. And I'm just putting something in the fridge and dropping it on the way. Luckily, it's just a bottle of water, so it's okay. So hopefully, I'm going to do some singing. Hopefully, I don't know, some of them are true. I could have just waited till tomorrow, but it wasn't quite bedtime yet, so. Um, yeah, it feels decent cold, I think. I kind of don't want to have this. Is it better over there? Maybe it might be. And where's the other device? Right here. This might be a better spot to do it from. Let's get myself. I feel like I might need this a couple times tonight. Took Donna, I hasn't done much yet. I almost couldn't find them. Okay. Want to wait till there's viewers here? Honestly. Chopstick if you're curious, chopstick if you're not. That's really cool with the lights that you're doing. Okay. Let's see here. So it wasn't quite bedtime yet, so I wanted to do some singing. I don't have a ton of energy, and I've done a couple of streams today, but I've been outside some. But I was feeling it, so since I'm still awake, I'll do some. If you have song requests, feel free. I was looking at a playlist. I went out of it. I don't know if it's going to open again in a playlist. The channel, that karaoke channel I'm going to be following, and yes, I know it's karaoke, but bear with me because I am also musical. I have a bit of a sore finger at the moment and arthritis, and I just don't really feel like being on the instruments. I did that earlier today. But they're actually live right now with what looks like some piano instrumentals. So, I mean, maybe I'll end up on the piano. But let me just turn down. And again, it shouldn't be lagging on this device, but what I'm not too sure about is if there'll be advertisements to interrupting. I don't know. I didn't monetize this video. I don't know how to get them not to when setting up via the cell phone. But anyway, so, and hopefully, if you comment, you're putting nice comments, song requests. If there's anything stressful you're going through you want to talk about, feel free to put, and hopefully they show up. At this time of day, like one of my viewers is a bit of a night owl, or is a bit of a late nighter, but I think she's probably went to bed now. I'm not too sure if Chris is up, and some of the other regulars. I could have just waited till tomorrow, but you know, um, you know, I've been dealing with some health issues, but you know, I've got some time tonight. So now, what I'm trying to decide. Hey, hush. Okay. Um, Caitlin Dad Ghost Star, interesting channel name, and Theo Plumstead or Plumstead. That's a very cool name as well. Welcome. I was actually I was sitting at a table at an event with a Theo Jean. It's like the French African version of the name. And I guess Theo can be male or female, but anyway, it's all good. Glad to have you both here. Thank you for the like. Anyway, so if you have any song requests, if there's anything that you're stressing about that you want to talk about, we can do that. Thank you for the compliment. And since we have a couple people here that don't, or at least one, but kind of two, that don't seem that shy, we have a third person here. One of the songs that I was thinking, which kind of is what brought me to doing this idea tonight. There's a song that's fairly popular right now that is very special to me, but its lyrics are a little suggestible. So I really don't think that I'm wanting to cover it and sing all the lyrics. I don't know. I almost want to wait to. I should almost rate right meow. See, I got rid of that beat sounding place, but I forget where that's at. But right meow doesn't make much sense to me. So anywho, so I don't know if three people is enough to. I mean, it's an odd number, but yes, I slay. Cool. Okay. Not even trying that much. Cool. Anywho, so this song, if I didn't want to sing all the lyrics to it, but I'm singing a cover of it and having the music in the background, and I don't have this set to monetize this video, would it be okay? Would you guys be fine with that? I mean, I can only do as best as I can in the moment. So I might find myself singing something and being like, oh, that was one of those lyrics of this song where it's like, oh, but but I'll try my best. Yes, Zaz? Okay. Yes, Zaz. So now my name is Zaz. Just kidding. Okay, so the 6 at 3, if you're here now, on the playlist then. It did not open the playlist, but it may have on this phone, or if I was to go back and look at it later. But I'll see what it suggests under this. So this is a song. I don't know if I should name it. I think if you know it, you know it. An OMG GMO. I didn't know that this is who this was by, but I played it before. After this song, from another channel, suggested under it is a song that if it's what I think it is, I also associate with my friend Ray, who passed away. I mean, I associate karaoke with her in general, really, but I'm not going to from. But I remember she sang this song, and this other one is there's just a couple things that make me think of her. Um, I don't know this one very well though, so I might not sing it. I might just play it on the way to the next one. Without any further ado, after skipping this advertisement, please be patient about that. And why are you calling me that? I know it was a bit of a joke that we had, but and people can join in on the fun as long as I see your comments or somebody tells me them. If you're not an obvious troll, then happy to have you here. Of course, I can do song requests, but let's start with this one. 32. She was 32 when she passed. 3 people here, 2 likes. Amazing. Solo maintenance. Need a champagne popping entertainment. I'm so slay. I don't quite know what it means, but I know it's a good thing. But every now and then when I get paid, it costs all my dues and upgrades. Hey, 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 yeah, we got fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got some bourbon, shake with Oreo shake. Got that whipped cream on the top. Thank you. 2 straws, 1 check. Yeah, I got well, for those lyrics. Thank you for the hearts. Before you even started singing, I was slaying. Where's the dragons? Dixieland delights, that's how we do fancy like. Fancy like. She like. Need a Tesla to impress her. Top be rolling in a Vespa. Don't need no mansion to get romancing. You can find everybody for dancing. But every now and then when I get paid, gotta spoil with some upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I really like Applebee's on a date night. Got some bourbon street steak with the Oreo shake. Got some whipped cream on the top too. 2 straws, 1 jet. Yeah, I got you. What do you like? I don't know what that even means. But yes. Ray, you know it. Cole, JP, Jason, you believe in the afterlife. Here we go. Virgin, put the holes in them. After kisses on my lip, I don't know what that means. She's probably gone keeping some Victoria's Secrets. Maybe a little Maybelline, but she don't need it. Kitchen light radio slows down. Box blind, lining up and going down. Yeah, we like Applebee's on a date night. Got some bourbon street steak with the Oreo shake and the whipped cream on the top too. 2 straws, 1 straw would be more romantic, wouldn't it be? Not gonna sing that. With some Alabama jam, she's my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like. Anyway. If you had life had a theme song, what would it be? What's a song you've been carrying with you a lot of your life? What's a song you've been listening to a lot like lately, or a favorite lyric to a song? Um, Because this is now it's a playlist. So I might not struggle with song ideas, but you can welcome. And yeah, I'm not meaning to ignore any comments. I'm just reading. 32 was her young age, past the diabetes. Richmond, don't know it. Is that rap? I don't think this is the song I was thinking of. I'm thinking of the song "Hey Bartender," but we don't have to sing about drinking either. And then there's another song. I'm not going to sing it, but it's a Jack Johnson song, and I know that she liked that one. And then there's kind of okay. Yeah, I'm open to some rap fusion ideas. This one was very special to me, although I don't doubt that I might be slightly predisposition to what she passed from, and that I think that and she has brought an agency into my life that's been very, very helpful. The one location is a little particular about something, but still, do you like Tokyo Hotel? I feel like I've heard of them, but I don't feel like I know them strongly. Keep trying. I mean, I have suggestions here. Keep trying. I'll find. I'll probably know some of it. But anyway, so she once kind of communicated, I feel spiritually, this song to me. 3-2 again, by James Bay. 1-2. Look at my shoe. Sorry. If you could put in the comments karaoke covers, because I can't add on this device. I'm doing this on this device. If you could put karaoke covers, and then I can highlight that comment, I'd appreciate your help. Here we go, baby. I do play music, but tonight I'm taking that out from that. Rocking home and talking loads. To seeing shows and evening clothes with you. Staying late with you. So just type karaoke covers in the comment and I'll highlight it. Does that telling something we don't need? What makes me so slay? I'm curious. Head gonna bring us to our knees. I'm not disagreeing, but come on, let it go. Let it be. Why don't you be you? That does it, eh? Yeah, be me. Everything that's broke. Don't forget to sub. Leave it to the breeze. Zesty. Well. Well, girl. So, I'll be me. I don't see that comment where you put karaoke covers. Just so people know that's what this is covers. And throwing clothes across the floor. Don't really like some of the lyrics in this song, but cool. Thank you. ADHD comments. This is all we're living for. I don't. Then why are we doing it anymore? Dad Ghost Star is not your real last name, right? Doesn't sound German. Used to recognize myself. It's funny how reflections change. When we're becoming something else. This is a sad song, actually. I'm not going to do that one. I forgot it had that. Do we want to do What's Up by the Four Non-Blondes? Do we want to do Wagon Wheel? Do we want to do Bless the Broken? Bless the Broken. Maybe not. No, I don't know German other than Guten Tag and Wiener Schnitzel. Sorry. Speaking of people, maybe. But yeah, is Dad Ghost Star a real name? I did ask that. Funny, I saw the name Gopal and Chilpa or something the same week. I feel like I need to do some dancing. I had some sore muscles. I took a Tylenol. I took the dog's being good and everything. He's looking at me. He's like, "Dancing? You want to dance or what?" No. Anyway, but I don't know why I said that, but like you anyway, yeah. But because like that might make me get up and be noisy and hyper. It might make me get up and be noisy and hyper. Anyway, I don't see that comment even though I said got you, but yeah. No, I don't like that. It's an okay song. I have a nice memory with it. I don't want to do it though. It's now finally spring, so I don't really want to do that song. It's more of a winter song, but I should have done it when it was winter. Lord knows it lasted long enough. Has anybody ever seen? I hate to be particular specific, but I mean, just because you post doesn't mean that I should. Can it do midnight? Midnight Sun. Who is that by? Doesn't make much sense that the sun would be out at midnight either. I'm very literal. Anyway, keep trying. I do know a lot of music. Anyway, anybody know of the cover musician on here, an older guy named Frank Watt? I've never heard of her. Never heard of her. Sorry. I mean, I know a lot of music, but then again, if it's songs, I do have the radio on sometimes in the background. But if it's songs from the past 5 years, I might not. Frank Watkinson. Know him? Love him? Hate him? You don't like him? You always know, right? Anyway, you said you got me on helping. I know you're not a mod yet, but on helping on that one thing that I asked, and I don't see it. Nah, what? Yeah, I put the other pillow to this somewhere. Right. By the keyboard. Maybe I should switch to the keyboard. Then there's this one. I don't think I want to do it, though. The Jelly Roll song. That one was in a group I was in, a bereavement group. They did that song, but it's a lot about drinking. I thought it was the stupidest choice. But maybe it was just they saw it. They were looking for a song. They didn't have a long time to pick one. They're just, okay, let's go with it. You love Frank Watkinson? Really? You know of him? Yeah, G once said, I haven't seen his stuff in a while, but they showed, Jelly Roll. Okay. Never mind, I won't finish what I was saying then. I did do one of his songs the other day, though, and it got a lot of ha-has going on, and I don't know what that was about. Am I missing any comments, or is it just you so far, and the other person is shy, and the other one left? It's you. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad it's at least you. You're making it worth it. And there's another person watching. Hopefully they're enjoying this as well. The party's about to get popping. I feel like I want to open the door, let some fresh air in. I'd rather open that one, but it doesn't want. But it's more likely to let some air in. But Aaron O'Neill is this song I love. I used to do it at karaoke, but this is not the karaoke version. It's the actual version. And there's one person watching, right? Or how many people watching? One person that doesn't really need. I'm going to get that another pillow. One of the people watching doesn't really need the message in this song, I feel like. The other three, it's me. Dance. You want me to dance? Okay. I mean, I'm not as great at it, and don't tell G twice. He's doing that as his fitness routine right now, but don't tell him I told you. Because he doesn't need any instigating sometimes, I tell you. Anyway, but the song, I don't really like the band name, but it's people killing, people dying, see you hear the children, hear them crying. If you practice what you preach, would you turn the other cheek? Father, Father, help me, give me guidance from above. Got me questioning, where is the love? The love. Just wondering where my slippers are. Because I'm old. No, because I have anemia and my feet are cold even in socks. No, I'm going back over here. Do not take my spot, doggy. Lovely doggy. Hey, you being good? Okay. Good boy. Just very quickly, quick flash. There's just one of you here. I don't think Caitlin went anywhere unless her phone died. Okay, you're here. Yeah, here's our dog. Really glad to have you here and that you're so social and fun. Yeah, Palm. Do you have any pets? It's a weird band name. I think they were a one-hit wonder, but I do like the song. She will be loved. Almost tempted to do. We're back to 3-2. I keep seeing that. What's your cat's name? That number now it's 2-2. But I don't care. Every time I say 3-2, I'm gonna think of my friend. I already am. I know she's here. Do you believe in the afterlife? Um. I'd like to do this one, but I Whisker. And then somebody else came in who I don't think is connected to you, but he's thinking Tomcat and he's saying his name is Tommy. Unless he's saying that my name is Tommy, in which case he's wrong. And his name is Pervanche Dutt. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I would also love a like. Maybe a few hearts as well, while you're at it. Please. Thank you. Okay. You started yourself there giving the hearts. Now, is the like just not showing up or what? I appreciate it. Is that from you, though, or from Caitlin? That's what I'm wondering. Anyway, I'd love to do this song, but I'm thinking of a friend. Any instrument to play. One minute, let me see this. I don't know what that is, so I can't agree to it. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Are you serious that you're trying to tell someone OD on fentanyl and have a friend revive you if not successfully, then no donation? What is wrong with you? Seriously, think about what you just said. Seriously, I won't raise my voice much because I don't want to get like that. But I mean, honestly, what you um and Caitlin, where are you going? Why are you going? Whoops, what happened there? And how did that? Did I didn't mean to unpin it, but like that's not something to joke about, man. Individual, Canada. I'll donate 50. Nestor Popco, that's also a cool name. Yeah, that's not something to joke about. Like if you had I don't believe I have, but if you had a loved one die from a fentanyl issue, and my friend JP and everyone is shaking his finger at you, I feel like right now. Oh, really? Whereabouts in Canada? Yeah, I wondered what that was about, Caitlin. Anyway, um, yeah, then you wouldn't be saying that. I'll tell you that much right now. I don't care how bumpy or what it is. Anyway, sorry. You donate 50. Yeah, at the moment, I'm not really sure. We're waiting for a previous payout, and it's been really slow to come to us. I guess it's just on a delay, which is ironic because, believe it or not, that was my friend's last name. They passed away. Uh, um, Canada too. That's an awful lot of O's, though. You have a job or so. Uh, Pretty much the latter, but life coach, music, healer. But I'm just trying to get past all the O's that you typed in too. And whereabouts in Canada? What area approximately? Yeah, I don't know why you briefly said bye just to come back a couple minutes later, Caitlin, but welcome back. Was there more than one comment from that guy? Come on. Ha ha ha. Did you guys believe that? I think he liked how I reacted though, because I saw some hearts as I was doing so. So not that I needed the encouragement, but my friend JP just said, "Yeah, definitely slayed it." And you're typing some of that, and I gotta feel like the energy of my friend Ray and JP and probably some of my other angels, not to sound like this isn't creepy, this is cool, this is special, uh, is just being channeled through you, and your energy is coming through, and it's coming through as if it's also them, and that's really special to me. Sky, oh, that's interesting. I had a cousin whose middle name was Sky. I think it was a middle name, but it had an E in it. Sky's a very nice name, but why can't I call you Caitlin? Is your name not Caitlin? That's very interesting, though, because if we think of the heavens and the sky, I mean, I don't know what. I'll take it back to them. But if I do more singing, then there's also that variety. Um, So, like, Sky's a nickname for you, or what? Excuse me, will I kiss this guy? So, do you believe in the afterlife? Because, yeah, definitely. Okay. Uh, um, we've got Ray, we've got Gold, we've got JP, we've got Jason, we've got Carly, some of my angels here partying with us, I feel like. And I just heard them go 1, 2, 3, yo, sup, something like that. So yeah, because I mean it would have taken too long for them each to all say hi and introduce themselves individually, right? JP jokes all he needs is a few seconds, to get riled up, perhaps, but end him. Anyway, so I have a friend who's still living though that he really struggles with his mental health. He's very much introverted. Um, he's trying to be a parent, a husband, and himself. And we haven't been able to reconnect since we kind of just simply lost touch as much as I would have liked. A little bit. And I've tried to reach out to him and I can't reach him and I really don't know what's going on. But I guess it was the place that he worked at. Their website had this on it. And also my mother said, you should sing that more often. I don't hear her say that very often, but she doesn't hear me sing very often either. And she's a little bit particular. I think I'm going to do this one. To our YT community, you friends here. Yeah. And Caitlin, if you could, Sky, sorry if I messed it up because I read what your name says and I know what I first met you as. If I'm missing, I'm just trying to keep up with wanting to do some singing, it getting close to 10 o'clock, you know, your energy, their energy, everything. But if there's ever any comments that are clearly not trolls, can you please let me know? But that did let me know, that comment did let me know. I mean, I back that JP was with me, that's for sure. And Provence, are you there? It's like province. Anyway, just kidding. But I'm just being goofy. Anyway, yeah, let me know if there's any comments I'm not seeing, please. Okay, here we go. Stuck in the middle of the sea. I'll sail the world to find you. You forgot to put karaoke covers in the comments. Just so people know that that's what this is covers. And ADHD. I'll be the light. I thought you got me, but you're just so distracted. Are you watching by yourself, by the way? And are you having anything by a chance? It's all good. I don't think I'm going to do that song. But if you know it, the message is true. I do an interesting version of this song, but then I know that some people will think of something else. Have you ever seen the rain? Of course I have. I wasn't born yesterday, or the day before, or the day before, or the day before, or the day before. I'm not skipping, I'm tripping. Anyway, just being a goof. I almost want to do this one, but I don't like the band name, but that's a neat suggestion. And some of our angels are dancing in dresses right now, and let's just say that's what they're doing. Not with Freddie Mercury. No way. I was just thinking about him earlier. This one's kind of a special one. I'm kind of keen on it. I don't know any of the other songs. I think in my high school bad because this played on the disc that they made, which, god damn it, Ruby worked, all in caps. Nice hat. Hey, man. If you're as genuine as Caitlin Sky, then thank you. Thank you very much. I'm as genuine as Elvis Presley. Kind of. Here we go. Way of the country. Thinking this place. Whiskey Myers. What kind of name is Whiskey? Desert Indian. Hi, JP, Jason, Tyler's children. Charles. Never heard of him. Here we go. Josh Turner, next guy. I walked across this empty land. I know the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river, Mr. Hyrex, and it made me complete. Oh, simple things, where have you gone? Not a state, why would you assume state? Thank you. to rely on. So tell me when. Appreciate it. I got a voice, and I'm using it, baby. ADHD as well, and commenters that are making me hyped up. It's all good. Where to begin? Please forgive me. Came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple things, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when. Said so many times, right in the title review, got me lost. Maybe they think it's spam at this point. Somewhere to begin. You want Josh Turner, your man, or no? You can say no. Here we go. Talk about it somewhere only we know. A little preview of that song. 31 minutes in already. Uh, I'm hearing no votes for Josh Turner. I almost want to do this one. Yeah, but I don't because of the other reason. But I think that did confirm that my cooking teacher from high school is with us right now in spirit. Um, because Kyla was not his name. Just kidding. Um, I was talking about Elvis recently. I don't think I want to sing to the general people as they tune in. Can't help falling in love with them, even if I can't. Even if they're just so fabulous and great that I just can't help myself. I can't help myself. What song is that? It's a country song. Can't help myself. Do we want when we were young? Actually, I don't know that channel very well, and I do it quite often. I could do it when we were young. Um, Danny and Lizzie dancing in '99. That was the year after that passed. The Video Man. Never heard of that channel, but maybe. Or yeah, any of those, or keep scrolling. Just got to put some of this rub on because I'm really achy tonight. I really probably should dance. So which one of those is a good dance song? Not that one. Not really that one. No, it's called Dancing in the Sky. Can I sing Dota? I'm really sorry. I don't know any of your requests. Like, are they all within the past 5 years or something? Um, or even the past maybe 7 or 8 years? Like, it's not that I may not have heard them, but I've never heard of this. I know so much music. I promise I do, but none of the ones you say. Um, I do when we were young quite often. Danny and Lizzie would be, Danny and the Sky would be very apropos to some of the topics. Um, okay, okay. Uh, I'm gonna do this one just for the sake of well, but I can sing. Nobody else has tuned in. That's very special to me that was in this playlist that YT created. I'll just say that much, but I'm not gonna sing it. Three little. Yeah, somebody requested that song recently. Again, Russian David. Do you know Sabrina? I do. That one I do. I'm also confusing her for Megan Trainor, but no, I do know that name. I don't know if she's related to the older Carpenters, Mary and the other one. But like there was a band called the Carpenters, wasn't there? Um, but again, I think I'm more so thinking of Megan Trainor. But no, I might know some of her songs. What was the other thing I was going to say? I have no idea. This one's fun. This one's fun, and it might get me dancing. Although last time I did a karaoke version of this one, there was a problem doing it. But most of the time there isn't. It just says that it can't be monetized. Can you sing Feather? Now I'm thinking of the Billie Eilish song, and okay, that's a funny song. I don't know it, but I saw about it in the playlist. Feather. I don't think I know another song called Feather. But my friends Jason and JP, let you get to know them a little better, are Indigenous, and so of course you would think of us when you think of Feather. A channel, if that's not obvious, also on this channel. Yeah, and the other person left, they're like, I don't know what that meant, but okay. Sayonara. Anyway, but shivers. Ooh, I love it when you do it like that. You get the shivers. Ooh, when the sun. Anyway, but yeah, some of the lyrics might be a little awkward to sing on here. Eminem, my brother, played in the same festival lineup as him back in the day. Mariah Carey. Mm, um, this is pretty full charge, right? Might not be completely, but okay. Uh, Diamonds. I did that one recently. I do have a cup that's good with it. And then watch it. It'll show Call Me Sugar or whatever that is. Um, huh. Megan Trainor has a song called Mom. I'm curious about it. Bye, I have school. Okay, well, that might be mean that you're under 18. I'm not sure. But that means that it's not nighttime where you're at. And that, unless it doesn't school, that it's Monday where you're at. But okay. I don't know what that dot's about, but anyway, I shall continue. I think I know this one. Ray. I looked at this recently. I don't remember that being. I mean, I know there's another version of it, but I don't remember that being the names of the. And that's a rapper I know of. I always think it's just wash your feet before you leave, but it's not. Let's do this one. Karaoke cover. Here we go. You didn't put it. I'm tempted to do it on my device. I might do that. Just a minute. Okay. Hey, here we go now. Hey, here we go now. Hey, here we go. Hey, of the morning. Hey! You're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my friend when I'm in need, baby. You're party when you're still young, but she's gonna have you back when it's all done. It's all good when you're little, you have pure fun. Can't it be a fool, son? What's the long run? Looking back, surely always a mention. Said me to not forgiven her much attention. She was there for my. I forgot some of the lyrics in this song. It's really different version. Early in my angel, in the morning, blossom trees, baby. Closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. Early in my angel, in the angel. Friend, when I'm in need. You're great and that's how you should be treated. Though you never loving that you needed. Gonna laugh that I called and you heated. Begged and I pleaded, mission completed. I'm sad that I just forgot. Not to touch around with your emotion. But the feeling that I have for you so strong. Been together so long and this can never be wrong. Hey, you my angel of the morning. Sing it to my angels. And you happen to be here. Interrupting it. No, just kidding. No, you haven't said anything yet. It's all good. Is that who does that song? I thought that was Shawn Mendes. We got 3 people here. We're doing some karaoke covers tonight. Bottoms up with Brantley Gilbert. Hello, Leanne. How are you? That's the second time I've seen this song today, which makes me think I should do it. Speaking of planets. But I tried like 3 or 4 times. I'll try tomorrow or later. I still got 2 days before making it connect with friends. So yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Imagine being able to. I don't want to imagine nothing. Not even that there's no heaven, because it's more comforting to imagine that there is. Here we go. And I know that there is, because I've had some NDEs, so they have it. that she's back in the atmosphere. Drops of Jupiter in her hair. Hey, yeah. Hi, Jenny. She acts like summer, walks like rain. Reminds me that there's a time to change. Hey. Since her return, we'll stay on the moon. She listens like spring. She talks like June. What's that mean? Hey, hey, hey. I don't know. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? You finally make it to the Milky Way. See, the lights have faded. That heaven ain't overrated. It isn't. I don't agree with that. Sorry. No offense, but I did a little cover there. And if you like the song, go show it some support later. But you're here now, and I'm glad to have you here. I haven't been. Okay, you're not here, actually. But you're all here. Simmer down. It's too late for all your energy up there in heaven coming down. Just kidding. Actually, I don't really feel. It's like heaven coming down. Is that collective soul? I don't know. If it is, that's ironic. Because there's a collection of souls above me. No, but seriously. Also, I think of my friend with that band. I don't know if I want to here without you. You're with me in my dream. Looking through some karaoke songs, doing some covers. I almost want to do that Teddy song. Hello, Amelia Stanbridge. How are you tonight? Welcome, welcome. Remember to give the video a like. Where are you watching from? How did you come across the channel? Glad to have you here. It's wellness, it's music, it's healing adventures. And yeah, tonight it's karaoke covers and hopefully a little bit of dancing, to be quite honest. I know it's late, but um, you never know with life sometimes, so enjoy it while we can, right? Can I play a song? Uh, as in, I'm sleepy, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sleepy as well, but it's not bedtime yet. No, and hello, welcome. I mean, just jumping right in. Amelia, are you still here? Do you mean karaoke or instrument? What song? Only if I know it and I like it. I know it and I like it. Da, 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 da. I know it and I like it. Reference pants. Let my father hands pass. Chords. We're not gonna do. I'm just, not gonna do that. I'll try trolls. Never thought of that when I thought of that song before. If you didn't hear it, that's okay. It wasn't anything that deep. 2 to 1. What song? I'm waiting. And what instrument or what method? This on bagpipes. Anything but that I could possibly do. Um, mm, 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 no, that is Shawn Mendes. Girl crush. I wouldn't hate to admit it because I'm bi. So that one, nope. That one, nope. That maybe this one, but I don't think so. Uh, I forget how that one goes. Oh, right, right. I did that one recently. Just shows that certain names that are of famous people can be popular with more than one famous person. I'm sleepy. Have you fallen asleep? Because you haven't sent your song request. And if you have, I have not received it. I can try and check on my other device if it behaves, but now it doesn't even look like you're here, but that could be inaccurate. Yeah, I'll call something on tomorrow or the next day. Afternoon or evening, probably. Right now, this is apparently where my energy is supposed to go because I am supposed to utilize it because I'm alive and I got it. Music and otherwise, so why not, right? Sorry that my shorts maybe seem a bit short, but they're not actually as short as they look on camera, which may or may not make sense, but it's true. But I'll put something over top. Because, I got hairy white legs. And some people might like that. Some people might not. But then again, you can't please them all, right? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if his phone died or something came up at the same time, because... But yeah, that makes me think of something. Stick with you. That one I've been hearing a few times recently. Hello, Sharni. How are you? That's a cool name. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the 4th like. I think it was you that just gave it. Where are you watching from in the world? How'd you come across the channel? Welcome here. Wellness, community conversation, and tonight karaoke covers. So yeah. Who's watching me? That's ironic. Didn't know it was by that better. Anyway, I knew this song a lot back in the day. I've heard it a couple times. It's got a word in it that really shouldn't be in it, because I'm not saying he's making light of the word, which is very serious. Well, mostly, kind of. Mason Pascucci. Pascucci. Very Italian. Love it. I had a lovely pasta tonight. Was in real chicken, peas, Alfredo, tomato, and garlic bread. So, and I actually don't have any nieces or nephews. So if you need an uncle, then my name's Bob. Bob's your uncle. Just kidding. The second time. How did I say it the second time? I can't remember. But interesting smiley there. Because yeah, I only have one half brother, and he doesn't have kids yet. So where's my lotion? Oh, here it is. So where are you watching from, Mason? Mason's a cool name. And Mason's Pasucci is even cooler. I don't think that's the way I said it either the 2 times. So you're just getting a variety with your name. So you're welcome. Okay, can I do some singing? Let's see here. That one makes me think of my dad. I forgot that it was Beatles. I thought it was Joe Cocker. Brown-eyed girl. Do I want to do brown-eyed girl? No, not really. Not tonight. Girl. I've been asking a bit about that one lately. Right side. Do you think I'll break even? I don't know. Almost. So literal and so particular sometimes, I tell you. Sharni, are you there? Mason, are you there? Sleepy, are you there? Are you awake? I think Caitlin had... did Caitlin say she had to go? Yes, she did. Unfortunately. She was so great. She was fabulous, except for that she didn't do the one favor I asked her. But other than that, she was great, and I can't hate her. So. Another love. I don't know if I know that one. Don't really say something, but say something, please. Forgot about it's instrumental. Somebody there right now? Oh, it was her stepson. She actually got to be a stepmother, and that's her stepson. And but that song is not realistic to the fact that the world runs on money. So, I mean, yeah. I don't like the title. Zang karaoke, Z-Zang. I don't know about that. Oh, there's a new version of that song. There's probably lots of versions of that song. I don't think I know that one. Thank you, Rylan. Shanna Smith and Norman Dancing with a Stranger, but I don't think I know it. Anybody there? If not, then I guess that works because I haven't found a song yet to do. But if so, try and be quicker. I gotta wonder, where some of these individuals went. So, like, maybe their phone died or what, or something came up for them. It's kind of an odd emoji to give, though. I must say that much. I can't quite tell the picture. I would like for that person to come back just so I can find out who that character is. If they have left. If they haven't, I don't seem to be getting new comments from him, and I'd like to know why. Or from that individual. Whoops. Need to find one or two more songs to do. Come on, folks, help me out. Home. I almost want to do this one. No, I don't. There's a video game. I do like this one, although what'd that say? Oh, it really bounced there. But I'm thorough. I like to look at each one, even if I don't sing them all. I don't recognize this channel name, although it otherwise looks official, so I'm a little mixy. And it's moving even during the advertisement, which I thought that the little moving audio lines were moving because I was talking. Array and array. That's what you're watching. Here we go. Not really dancey song, though, so I'll do it from here. I did it recently, but I did on piano. Now I'll do a karaoke cover. I mostly like this song, I think so. Got me like, oh, what you want from me? What you want from me? And I tried to buy that pretty hard, but the price too high. Got me like, oh, when I'm vampire. You can put me together against the wall. Baby got me like, oh. Don't stop loving me. Don't keep loving me. Loving me. I thought I'm going to do that one because it said don't twice, and then it said just to, which is weird. Like, either what? Let's see what you don't. Make up my mind. I'm not here to play head games. Just kidding. So, sorry. Just a little snippet of that one. That's an interesting title. Whew, that one might be too deep for some people, and I also don't like that. Somebody left, no thanks. That one I already know the answer to, so I'm not going to sing it. Name. Nothing to get away. That's why you need a thank you guys. Even though that's very vintage, I thought it was more than 11 years old. But thank you, appreciate it. Just like fire. That's not fire to the rain though. Just like fire. Just like fire. Da, 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 da. Actually, I remember this song. I do remember this one. And I was thinking about it, which is kind of funny. I can't remember why, but it was somebody connected to YT. Got two people here just in time for a pink cover. And then I'll do some other color. Just having to wait for the advertisements to go past. And here we go. Took out the captioning by itself there. Okay, yeah, I feel like I don't like the color pink. Walking on a wire, trying to go higher. Yeah, I don't like this song for a couple of reasons, actually, that I'd forgotten. Maybe for some YT. Oh, 56 minutes, that's good. Clark. Chumbley. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Nobody's here, so it's all good. Mmm. Kelly. Carla Jimmy Johnson. Meant for me, Jewel. That's what I was saying, Dr. Bay. Looking at karaoke songs, doing some karaoke covers. I'm looking at a playlist. I can also do instruments, but right now I'm feeling, for some special reasons, karaoke. So, um, just I didn't create this playlist, so I'm just trying to find things within it. I do like that one, but I don't like it. Yeah, one of you here, I think it went briefly zero. That's my tired eyes were misleading me for a moment there. Um, Dave from Singapore, I am really wishing you well. I just never know if it's just somebody who might be watching at the top, not saying anything. Jordan, I want to connect soon. Same there. Um, Alex from the UK. I know, could be here. So let's see here. I will settle on a song within the next 5 minutes, probably less than that, okay? Because I don't want to make you wait. There's three of you here. Of course, if you have any song requests, you can also put them. But I kind of don't want to go out of this playlist if I'm not, even if I'm kind of looking past certain ones. Um, and then you're all left by the looks of it. There was four people there, wasn't there? Or was it three? Either way, the angels are still here. They ain't going anywhere. Ray's like, you have no idea how much it meant to me to run in. I mean, maybe you do. I know it was special to both of us, but to run into you there, I'll always be a part of your festival, a part of, you know, your life still. You know that. You know that. And I know it's hard because maybe you didn't get certain opportunities that you've wanted in certain things. But right now you have an opportunity to sing this song. Oh, Baseball Park. And I don't think some of it's in English, though. That's the only thing. There is a version that might be, and I thought Justin Bieber did it, but I don't know. No, I appreciate the encouragement, but I don't think that that's the song I'm going to do with it. Okay, fair enough, bud. Just you know, I'm here for you. I appreciate it. I know you are. I tell you, I got to get that other pillow here later. This is just lumpy. Anyway, um, actually, last time Jordan came, the first time he came in, I was doing karaoke. True enough. Well, I'll keep this rolling. When he get down to play piano, I don't know. It's been a long day. Kind of felt like it. I didn't really think during that. Neither did he. I don't think. Um, and totally, but it's supposed to be decent, or at least until noon, possibly a little later too. But there's supposed to be some rain. But I don't know. I think I don't know. We'll try and do some tomorrow too, perhaps. Mark and Kelly will be awake then, or at least one of them. Well, if it's early in the day. It's only early afternoon. They said they're just hanging around, so she might actually get to watch, and maybe he can relay some of what she wants to say, or she can say it herself. Mason is back. It's a very interesting comment. Very interesting comment. I'm not going to let it phase me too strongly, but I mean, I'll just say this: if you're in the community, safe space. But yeah, you're lucky that YT held that for review because somebody else may have reacted to it in a certain way, or YT may have. But yeah, I mean, if you're in the community, that's fine. Then why would you say that? And also, who is the character in your profile picture? And genuinely, honestly, tell me why you'd say that. I'm very curious. And that's an umbrella term, by the way, for a few, 2 or 3 different options at least. So I don't know if I believe there's as many options as some people think there are, but at least well, one's more of a gender one, I guess. But I would say there's probably 3. Well, one's technically one. There's fancy terms for it, but anyway. Again, why would you say that? Just wondering. 2, who is the character in your picture? Looks like a lovely animated chick with pink hair. If you don't answer me on these, I might have to not heavy here. I don't want to do that. But I think maybe I don't know. I'm wondering if you just don't want to be honest about not being a certain thing on here, or with me specifically. Unsure, or you're uncertain. I don't know, but haven't done as much singing as I would have liked to with this one, but a little bit. But this one's kind of ironic. I don't know if it's telling me to maybe wrap up and try the call, but it's 10. Well, what time did he get up there? I don't know. I started this when I came down. He was still up there about to start saying, maybe a bit distracted. So I would say he's been at it for about an hour. So his fitness thing he's doing. So I would say that probably, well, he could be out for another half hour. I don't know. But I better take it on. And then if it's someone I don't want to talk to, then it's like, well, but you did want to call because you tried 4 times. Anyway, Mason, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes. Not trying to pressure you or be mean or anything, but 5 more minutes to answer the 2 questions that I asked, please. I tell you, the YouTube world is interesting sometimes. I'll just say that you're lucky that I'm not. I don't even know if you're still here, but I'm not going to report that. You're lucky that I'm not. If Mason, if you're here, that I'm not having a certain type of reaction to that. Hello, Dustin. How are you? I was just thinking about how I haven't heard from you in a while. We've got a non-queer person above saying a very interesting thing that you can probably see as a mod, and I mean it's. I mean I'm neutral. I'm neutral, but you know what? I've given him plenty of time. I also asked about his profile picture. Uh, to be saying it, so I don't know what's going on with that one, but nice to have you here, though. Um, I mean, I almost want to look up that name, but it's a fairly common Italian name, and I don't know how common the name is. But anyway, um, um, anyway, I'm tired. It's been a long day, but I'm glad that you're here. Are you with Rakesh right now? How are things? What was the other thing? Oh, there's a guy from India that's been following. I think he's from India, or some country like that, kind of like that. And he apparently likes larger fellas. So he says, "Let me come to India and get a little fatter first." Okay, but other people don't have to know that then, and they might be a bit more careful. But anyway, but hey, you guys are who you are, and that's okay. Just didn't want people to know that. But and that's fine. You're a lovely couple. How are things there? How was your day? And there's two other people here. Don't be shy. And if I'm not reading the comments, I am looking through a song list for some cover ideas, but also, and I am tired, but I might not be seeing them. So do feel free to tell me if any show up below yours. Also, I've never been a big fan of that kind of greeting. Um, Oh, really? I didn't know that because a lot of them aren't. I never knew that. Anyway, of that kind of greeting because it sounds like martial arts. So if you can get out of that habit when you're saying hi to me, I'd appreciate it. Also, guess what I got a pair of recently from a donation center? Chaps, but I actually need to lose a bit of my Buddha belly or put them a little under it maybe, and then I could wear them. I mean, they're leather. Uh, he talked about them ages ago, and then he finally got them and brought them home, probably like 3 or 4 weeks later. My dad used to wear them at work quite a bit. I've even seen a blacksmith on here a couple times, and I saw one, but that was not with horses. The other one I saw was, but I got to record that song before 24th actually, which is what we're at now, and then 29th I got the 30th I got the thing. Anyway, but yeah, I think I would have tried to. I don't know, and also the way they sound or whatever. But which I don't believe you called me that yet, by the way, with this one yet. So what's up with that? What are you waiting for? Anyway, but yeah, maybe not that I do much around Halloween, but maybe sometime around Halloween I'll pop them on. Or if I'm doing like if I'm really doing a lot of country music, and then YT is like, here's a few more if you want ideas or whatever side of music, and then I'm like, okay, well I should probably put on a cowboy hat and chaps at this point, kind of thing. Then maybe I will. Um, yeah, it was okay. It was cold and windy as it has been a few times lately. Then it warmed up, and we were able to get outside on the front yard and the backyard with the dog for a bit. It was actually very peaceful out there. I don't know why everybody else wasn't out. I guess they thought it's cold and windy, which is, like I say, would have been keeping me kind of in and cozy. But, so we did that. She got some yard work done. We've had some nice food. I really don't know what else. I did a stream earlier, a couple of them. I could send them to you in the way that I can, although I don't have YT on that device. But no, I could do it on either laptop, I think, probably. Yeah, totally, I could, if you want, because of the setting. I'd be happy to do that. We did some fun music, and I haven't done as much singing in this one as I would have liked. And how was your day? And just because I don't want that to sound like I've heard that before. People are people. People like different things regardless where they come from. That's good. Nice to sit outside in a nice sunny. Yeah, like I say, it was a little cool, but I just said a little bit before you got here. It wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't good enough to say twice. Let's just say gourmet pasta. Does that work? Okay, good. Because that's what I'm gonna say. And I had a chicken salad sandwich, and I had some pizza earlier, and I don't know what else I had. A cookie. I'm gonna bring this closer because I keep leaning forward, and I don't want to. And my old, tired eyes. Well, not old, but not young, but not old. Tired eyes. My Betty Davis eyes. Just kidding. Can't see. What about you? What have you cooked today? Ghost will be great. Sup. It's a very interesting channel name. I'm not sure if you've ever been to the channel before. Where are you watching from, by the way? And welcome. It's kind of ironic, although I don't quite believe in ghosts, but I do strongly believe in angels. I believe in angels when I feel the time is right for me. Across the street, I'll have a dream. I had a weird dream the other day, actually. I've been cooking and baking a lot over the past few days. Why? What's the okay? I mean, just because? Curry. Okay, cool. What have you been baking? David Wood. Sorry, I just need to process that for a moment. It's nice to kind of see you in your picture, although it's very lit at your face, almost looks ghostly. Ghost, are you still there? Arturo Palomino, are you still there? Heard of a place called Palomino. My friends gave me. Okay, sorry. Can I ask something? I had two dogs. One passed away today. Condolences. The genuine condolences. I have a relative that's a 20-year-old dog. I have a friend who has a dying dog. Two people that I know of, actually, ironically, around the same time. Thank you for the fifth like. Am I supposed to show the other? Ooh. Well, I was about to tell Ghost will be great, which is a very interesting channel. And like I say, thanks for the six like that. I do channel angels. I'm a medium. I don't channel pets, and I really don't know. I think that the other dog. What kind of dogs were they, by the way? And what were their names? I do think that the other dog. I mean, first of all, can you avoid it if he's going to come around? I mean, obviously you have to like bury that dog or take it to be dealt with at a vet, like cremate or whatever. But you're not the first person that's actually tuned in on the day that one of their pets have passed away. Um, uh, I think by show you mean like here he is, not like dog shows, like like breed shows for ribbons and medals and all that. I don't think that's what you mean. But hello to Newt. Um, what do you think? Ghost will be great. Maybe you have or any of you, because I really don't know what to say to that comment. I mean, um, I think it would probably just naturally happen. I don't think it'd be a bad thing, and I think the other dog is obviously going to sense the absence of the one that passed away when it's and you can't just leave it like laying there forever, right? Um, and also the energy in the home, but that is what it is. There'd be grief. So I mean, um, I think that's just where this comment landed. It wasn't, just happened to be here, and you're like, I'm trying to figure this out right now, so I'll ask. That's the best I can give you. So feel free to other people to suggest. My friends gave me the nickname because no one sees me or heard me walk up. You're welcome, David Woods. I went to school with the Woods, but I think, and actually, um, um, I had someone on here once. Dustin will remember this. He thought it sounded like, and there were reasons that made me think he might be true. He was the son of my grade 8 teacher. Don't forget to sub, by the way, and I think you already liked, so thank you. Um, Arthur, I think I said hello to you already, but I think you said hi twice, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, hello. Where are you watching from? Palomino, really your last name? We were just talking about horses, kind of, sort of, in a roundabout way. My friends gave me the nickname because, and I'm happy to get nicknames too, by the way, as long as they're nice. No one sees me or heard me walk up. Oh, you're light on your feet? Thank you for the eighth like. I'm now British. Are you light on your feet, dear one? Sorry. um, I don't think I've heard from that guy since. If he's been here, I haven't known about it. But I don't really know who else I'd ask. I don't remember what his first name was. I know his last name is what brought it all up, but and I'm not really. I was in touch with the other actually grade 8 teacher for a while, and actually I've been seeing. For a while, I've known that someone with, speaking of unique breeds or dog shows and this and that, and she actually did show her dogs. And speaking of Maisie, her cancer, I don't know if that was the one that had been to Jan before, and she certainly didn't seem very thankful to the words that I and the other one said. Mark said, by the way, David, are you still there? But actually, my grade 8 teacher's name was David. I'm letting it all out, but whatever. So, I mean, people might be listening, but I trust the people that are here right now. And that name has really been a name for me lately. Hopefully, you're the David that I'll have the best experience with, because yeah. But I do wish all the Davids well, even that one from Singapore. Anyway, but did you know about that situation, Dustin, about the Jordan thing? By the way, I'm working on a book. Did I tell you that? Apple pie and coffee cake. Nice combo. Anyway, it was, but I don't think it was with an S, but it was Corey and Monica. But yeah, that teacher's first name's coming to mind a few times lately, and last name actually. And yeah, I know that some of the last dogs, but I've been seeing them kind of closer to our place lately. Um, double dog walking. They were on the other side of the street today for some reason. No, I don't know about the Jordan thing. About the young individual who was being abused at home and got to a better place, but then ended up back at home with an ankle bracelet on, this and that. Anyway, who do we still got watching? Dustin and who else? Where did the others go? You all seem to be happy to be here. Did your phone die? Did something come up? Are you actually here and it's not indicating? Ghost will be great. Also, if that person is still here, I have a further question. Huh, and then it comes up to the document, which is not what I had up before I... I mean, tried to help about it, but they're probably not helpful. Well, because while we were scrolling, because he wanted to see example of it, I saw something else, and that kind of threw me for a bit of a loop. It is hot in here, I tell you. How's my hat hair? Not bad. Yeah, and almost 11 here. I'm to bed soon. Thank you for the 9th like, whoever gave it. I appreciate it. I'd like to... I don't know. G might play some songs to wrap this up, but he says he does get tired sometimes, and whoops, and but you wouldn't know it sometimes. So I'm just looking through some song lists. It is really warm in here. Is the heat on because it had been so cold out? No. Why is it so damn warm in here? Ugh. Pardon my French. Your French is pardoned, sir. Sorry. I'll give you a hairstyle. What are you trying to say? Did I ask for one? That's the first thing. Did I ask? No. What does that mean? Oh, do you like to do that kind of stuff? I still can't get past Mason's comment. That's like what? 43, hey? Well, I couldn't find where we were here in the song. Yeah, I'll call about that tomorrow afternoon or the next day. Or evening, or after that, it'll be the day out. If my email cooperates, can you make me a solemn and rusty? No, I was kidding. I don't know what that means. I forget. Can you make me a it was my job after all. I thought you were a nurse. Or is that Rakesh? I mean, so actually, I remember both. You were both stereotypical, right? There's something I really, really want to ask your opinion on. I wish I could call you. In fact, here's an idea. Tomorrow, 10 or 11 Central Standard Time, if I was to invite you to a YT call like we did before, like I say, not live, but like we did before, you were able to join then, would you be able to do it? So what would that be, like early afternoon your time? Would you be able to do it? I would love to have another call with you. Maybe let you meet G. It's Sunday, but he's off anyway. And there's something I would like your opinion on, and I kind of need to get an opinion on it before early next week. Let's go on our outlines. And G, who kind of tried to help, but I wouldn't mind another opinion. What do you call it? As you may know, this is a quieter chapter in my life. I mostly have acquaintances. I'm starting to get more involved in some things, but it takes some time to get to know some people, right? And yeah, there's the angels. But if you'd be open to that, I would really appreciate it. I don't know if Rakesh would also be available, but that would be great. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Pip. So to that question that I asked, it's about my friend Michelle, by the way. If I happen to be not thinking about it later, I don't think she's here. It's this far in. She's probably sleeping. Even if she's not, it's this far in. Might prioritize it later. I don't know. It was good. This video was good, but I can't remember how the first. Actually, I remember how the first part started. That lovely Caitlin Sky was here, and I really don't think that other part of her channel name was her actual name, but yeah, and that was just amazing. It was, I mean, some people might say she was a little too quick to be lovely, but hey, what's wrong with being lovely, right? Because she's working all day tomorrow, but we can maybe arrange for another day. My sleep patterns all over the place just now. Oh, since getting back. Well, like I say, this is something that I needed for early in the week. So, but yeah, we certainly could. G has been off since Thursday, but he's back to work on Tuesday. So that might not be soon enough for you to get back into your circadian rhythms, unfortunately. But then we could try for the following weekend, maybe. But as far as the thing I could ask you here. You're the only one here. I just, as soon as I see somebody else tune in, I might have to, although there can be a little bit of delay, I might have to stop. It's kind of embarrassing. The one thing that this friend had said. Uh, Also, do you believe in astrology? Yeah, I thought about that, but it's just easier to speak it than type it, I feel like. And I thought a call would be nice. So, do you believe in astrology strongly? Do you believe in manifesting? But aside from that, and I really would like to tell the judgment thing, that we all do it, even her. She's judging me by saying that, but that I judge. I mean, we all do, to make sense of the world and the people that we come in contact with. As far as the coherent part, which I had to receive, I'd forgotten, but he's like, "Can you show me an example?" And I was scrolly. He's like, "It seems like this is far up." I was like, "Yeah, it was just a week ago, but scrolly." And then my eye caught that word, and it's like, I'm always coherent. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get to the point, but or whatever. But I couldn't believe she called me that. But I so need a visit. I so need a visit. And she might join me on a stream. We could go for lunch. She could help me organize. She's not a bro, but she's been a pretty good friend. And sure, maybe it's out of needs. Someone's office. Also, it could be a good time. I mean, I don't. I think she knows a few people in the city. Well, her daughter's got an appointment, but she wanted to reach out to me. I think she knows that sometimes I'm feeling a little isolated, and yeah. So, and it's true, and it's funny because it's showing me a song by with her first name in it. So, it'd be really weird if it showed me a song with her full name in it. Not that much. But anyway, so um, basically, maybe that's what I'm asking. I'll just do it quickly here, but we'll try for a call maybe next weekend. That way, because I don't know how else we could do it since you don't use Messenger. But basically, when somebody says something that they like you, they care about you, and they're a good person, but they say something that's offensive towards you. Um, it may have been in a slightly tense moment. This is true, but and where she just could maybe if I just tell myself that just couldn't process all that I was saying at the time, the feelings that were feeling, she was taking them on, she would, and it just jumbled in her head, but it made sense to me for the most part. Okay, okay, I'm past it now. Never mind, don't need advice. As far as the thing, I do want to tell her though that the planetary talk, to the extent that she says, "Oh, if this and this are in line, then this means this." It's uh, um, basically I'll say I don't find it helpful, like G said, and maybe I'll wait in the moment see if it comes up, and then as far as everything, yeah, I mean, in small ways, I am. In other ways, I have been trying since my late 20s and into my 30s, and I mean, yeah, still in some ways I am, but not in a lot of needed ways. And like, you know, it's not just about mindset. I'll just say that. It's not just about think it, wish it, wish granted. It's not how life works. You know what I mean? Anyway, maybe for some it does, but not for me. And I've tried to get that point across, but maybe I haven't been very good at it. Anyway, if she's listening right now, if she's the other person, I'm just talking through some of the things that we've recently had a conversation about because I guess I felt the need to. I think that I'm making progress in my feelings, though, so about it. So we'll see you Tuesday, hopefully. Um, but if it's not the second person, then that wasn't for you. But however, if your name is David and you're from Singapore, all things considered, I still wish you well. Um, Jordan, hope you're doing okay, your family as well. Um, and Alex from, I forget where in the UK. We can all say something in the heat of the moment that we may regret later. But then I also thought that she was better at apologizing. But maybe she's like, no, but that would be denying that I felt that way in the moment, and I did feel that way. She probably told herself something like that. So, you know, and I had a right to feel that way, But anyway, if the friendship is sincere and good, the things can be worked out. Boy, do I have stories for you about it. Maybe that's what I'll email you or talk to you about next week. And there's no rush for that, but it really has been very special, from coaching sessions to special gifts to some nice conversations to enjoying a festival together. And it all started out because she bought an item from us. And then out of 8 people, I think she's the only one I've stayed in touch with. 8 people that she was with on her little girls' weekend, not little girls' weekend, on her girls' weekend. They're ladies, but ladies say, I'm going with the girls, the girlfriends. Not just ladies say it, but anyway, yeah. And so because it was kind of so crowded, she was upstairs, some of them were downstairs, and she happened to tell me what she did for work. And we got into a conversation. She gave me a business card. I was really eager to have a podcast guest. She might be on my stream sometime soon. I'd like to prepare it a bit more. Mind, half the time I'm winging it myself, but anyway, and forgiveness is a very important thing. It help us keep what we hold dear. But anyway, basically, and to the second person, is the other person saying anything? Because I'm only seeing Dustin's comments. If not, watch something rather watch not being rude. But if you're not, want to talk on this, then find something you want to talk on. We have the third person here, though. Yeah. Oh no, now it's a second again. But it may be the new person is the second person. Anyway, so basically, yeah. So actually, maybe I don't need to talk about it. I think I'm making some progress. I don't think it makes much sense to believe, in that planetary stuff. I mean, it's maybe cool. It's like tarot readings, maybe some people might like, but I don't think that there's a whole lot of. But again, if somebody just like I've had NDEs and this and that means something to me, you know, or other life experiences I've had that have had me, feel certain things, So that's what you know that's what I base my opinions on, and likewise to her, maybe she saw a shooting star and Mars aligning with the moon and this and that or whatever, and then that day or the next day or whatever, wishes were granted, and she's like, okay, there's something to this. Maybe she's done certain research that. Anyway, point of the matter being is that it's all good, and I'm being anonymous, but yeah, I mean these things are on my mind, but I think we've made some progress. So, with that said, maybe we'll try and sing a couple more songs before we wrap up. What a weird song. That was a really weird comment I had earlier too. I mean, I'm not saying anything that weird compared to some people. Forever and for always. Grundy County auction incident. What a weird title. But yeah, it'll be very, very nice mostly it's online for me, other than G, occasionally, and so, or it's a, one of my relatives, one of my very few that I have local and that I'm connected to. I don't have really a lot of relatives local that I'm not connected to. Those are mostly ones that have passed away or live overseas or whatever. But yeah, um, yeah, it'd be very nice. I'd really love for it to be a bro. In fact, I might message that to her in a moment and say, but I really don't think she's planning to. I don't know if she even has a brother. She has one sister that, yeah. Hmm. 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 I would like to find that out though. If I went from this, then it might not show the comments. Well, then I might just wrap up, to be quite honest. Because, if we're not up late because we're not busy, continuing a stream and having new people come in to chat with, then we're not up late. I mean, we can be because we can sleep in, and we've only got a few more days of that, even though I technically could, but we wake up at the same time pretty much and spend some of the morning together. It goes quickly, but it's usually lovely, and then he goes to work, but we can be sleeping in. It's like sleeping. It's at 10 is craziness. Do you enjoy live streaming? Doesn't it seem to be? What kind of that? Sorry, but yeah. I mean, 8:30 or 9 is still sleeping in compared to a work week. So never say never. You might, but I think that's a very odd question. Sorry to say it, but like, I mean, you know how often? Well, maybe you don't, but you see them fairly often. So I mean, I'm just really surprised to hear you ask it. I think, in other words, I'm saying I think you already know the answer to that question. Hello to Josh. There's that Santeria again. Band name's kind of odd. Anyway, come decorate. Um, I wasn't trying to be mean and judgy or anything, but yeah, it really was. Stupid questions get stupid answers sometimes, right? As they say. Haven't heard that in ages, man. Yo, holla, holla. Woo. You're like, and what was that? Maybe because I'm sleeping. Yeah, yeah, possibly. Um, and I really should get there soon as well. Um, yeah, I guess, when you've been traveling for so long, um, even if you travel quite often, yeah, it messes with your sleep clock when you're trying to enjoy things in a different time zone, right? Although I seem to remember you saying that the time difference was not that different. And I haven't heard from Wendy, no, the good Wendy, and the good Jordan, in ages. Um, ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. Um, but she lived in Spain. Daniel's traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail light headed for Spain. Oh, and that shouldn't be in there. I don't know if that's the same song. Celine Dion song? How about It's Been Like Bon Jovi? Maybe not. Fountains of Rain. Stacy's Mom. I'm not gonna do it, but that's the music, and I'm not gonna think too much about the music video because lovely, lovely lady. Speaking of lovely, and yeah, not Skater Boy. Um, be like that. Mm, that's very ironic. That makes me think of a Daniel, ironically. Second person, I'm looking through some songs. Feel free to say hi, where you're watching from. It's the first time to the channel. Also, I'm looking through a playlist and gonna call it a night soon. Dude, June. Yeah, toy. Smithy for toy. Very funny. And I have a sense of humor that, but just to jump right in with that, trying to get me to say a certain thing. As far as about, yeah, maybe I need to take certain things. Although lots of people get published in that genre, maybe I need to take certain things out of it. Yeah, I need to figure out that thing and then go from there. But and it's ironic that blank document is there because it's on the USB end at the moment. Um, Maybe what I should have asked is, how do you feel about everything here enriches your life in general, the good and the... That's very interesting. I'm only going to focus on one side of that right now because, well, first, I think it's probably the best thing to do anyway. I think if you watch enough live streams, and mine included, you'll have half that answer. But and again, again, if you thought into that, but I understand you want to hear my perspective on it. But if you thought enough into that, then you would probably realize that obviously it's a sense of community and connection, the connecting with interesting people, because we're also unique but similar, um, and being able to showcase my talents, because I don't really get a lot of opportunities to otherwise often. So I wish there was more people here hearing that answer, because there was like three people here for a moment. Because I mean, it would have been good for them to hear it, but yeah, well. Oh, and then also when it's not just about myself, when I'm able to help others, with something that they're going through as well, that also feels pretty good too, right? So, yeah, and obviously, well, as amusing as some of them can be, it's kind of like, meh, meh. Anyway, I'd like to try and do one or two more songs. So I do have to run upstairs for a moment. I don't know if I need to check and see how much longer G is going to be before downstairs, because that's probably very soon. Um, but I just need to, yeah, run upstairs for just a minute or two. And in the meantime, I'll try and find the next song. I know, right? It was a reasonable question. That's why I got a reasonable answer. And my name is A-Track. Just kidding. But yeah, that one would be a better one to sing in the morning. I have a question for you. I don't really like the one word, but there's two of you here. And yeah, I hope the other person might want to say hi, where you're watching from, give a like, and then, or watch something you'd rather enjoy if this doesn't seem to be it. Although I'm very diverse and I would like to sing some music in a moment here. But yeah, hopefully you're thinking have positive thoughts. I'm wishing you well, no matter who you are. And yeah, good to do something that you get enjoyment from, as long as it's not harming anyone else. And that's why I really like the hoodies. And that it does say the band name on the back, because it says no harm. And then the Pink Star one's kind of cool too. And I still might order him, but I mean, he hasn't been on the channel very much lately. I don't believe the other ones follow me, and if they have been, I didn't know that they were from that band. And but they're on tour, they're busy, this and that. But and even though his last two or three times when he's been here, his comments have been a little bit odd. Hymus, you may have seen him. Um, I still want to like them. Yeah, one reminds me of Nate, but whatever. But I like the merch. But getting anything shit from the states, or even within states, probably isn't all that easy these days, and it's just not likely going to happen. Um, so I guess I figured out the shop part, haven't I? So now it's just kind of with the Wi-Fi thing. Anyway, so my question, what was my question? Okay, since it's just you here right now, but if you can think of a different word to use for it in case other people come in and see the comment, that would be delightful. How do you deal with triggers when they're okay? So when they're not always positive or wanted, memories. When memories come up that are uncomfortable, um, whether that be because you haven't achieved something you'd hoped to achieve, or because um, of a certain connection that they might make you think of, this kind of thing. What do you how do you process that, or how do you yeah, you know what I'm trying to ask, I think. So I'll let you answer and I'll be right back. Ooh. after these massages. Any messages? Somebody was asking about Lord was it? No, that's not what they were asking about. And you don't have to wait for me to answer it. Surprise. I think about the song earlier today, of course it did. The other song that sounds a bit like this is. Yeah, here's the song. I wasn't singing it for you down there, but I might say you come around the corner if I find something. That's a different version. Orion King. Fine, kill. Fine. Empty version. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think everyone has their own way of dealing with them. For example, yeah, I guess you couldn't think of another word. Although I thought memories was pretty good. Um, Negative issues from the past can't be changed. So best to try to think of positive things that may lie ahead for us. But it's hard to know when we don't have the certainty, right? Like, am I ever going to be a music therapist and music teacher again? For instance, is the one I thought of at the moment. It's it certainly doesn't seem like it. There's so much competition, and people just do it online these days. It's not like it used to be before the internet wasn't as big. And I'm not even that old, not that young either. Getting bogged down, negative issues from my past doesn't help. Well, it doesn't, but sometimes it doesn't mean that's not going to happen sometimes, or that, you know, easy to. Ella.
Well, ah, are you?
Can't you tell?
You are.
It's Dustin from the UK, Scottish man wanting Scottish songs.
Oh,
Or
Scottish.
Spanish songs.
Scottish or Spanish?
He just got back from Spain. His circadian rhythms are messed up. Hi, G. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's like tired AF, but can't pull myself. No, he didn't say that. Can't pull myself away from such an amazing video, especially now that you've joined. Let's wake up Rakesh, hey?
So essentially, soothing or lively Scottish?
Soothing or lively? Or lively soothing. And then we'll watch the other things on here because I have this open. I'm going to pass this to you to pass over. Fortunately, I didn't find that many times to sing all this time, but I chatted quite a bit and
So right.
different setting now, so the first one that really.
So right.
That's a very interesting comment. Very, 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 very interesting. And I'm very interested about that. In case the woods is back in
Where is my
capital city. Can't play with
How fair wert thou in summertime, with all thy clusters white. How rich and gay thy autumn dress, with berries red and bright, on thy best tail were marinades, which now no more I see. But there engraven on my heart, for God they lived in me.
He said he wants lively, actually.
You want lively?
And really?
Oh, okay. Well, lively.
Lively at 11:30 at night, Canadian time?
100 pipers and all and all, with 100 pipers and all, we'll up and give them a blah, with 100 pipers and all and all. What? He's saying something, but I can't quite make it out. Plain sweltering. Looking through my book of, well, not my book of Spanish music so much as my book of music by a Spanish composer. Well, I'll try to make this sound. This is by a Spanish composer, Domenico Scarlatti. You might have heard me play the Cat's Fugue before. It's.
You know any Spanish music?
Sure, I was. Yeah, I do.
Is that one that you did?
No, those were all Scottish. I was going to play the Cat's Fugue, which is, Scottish, but it's not as sort of obviously.
Spanish.
Huh?
Spanish, not
Yeah.
Scottish.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is you asked me if the one I was playing was.
Franz Ferdinand or something like that, you know.
Well, Domenico Scarlatti.
Or Amigo and
He's actually Italian
Hola.
in his nationality. Yeah, I'm just trying to find my book of Albanese. Albanese. Ah, so much music.
Well, we like to have meditation, or there's some more singing.
I'll tell
starting
you
probably
what.
around 10 or 11 Central Standard. So do stay tuned. How are all you, Scottish?
Yeah, I'll have a go at. Oh, you're
Thank you.
taking
Okay.
taking the thing away.
12 likes. Oh, wow. There was 9 when I left. So
Oh, I got 3 likes. So nice.
congratulations.
Thank you. I hadn't counted, so I didn't know. Thank you very
Well,
much. Ah!
there is a case.
Yeah, thank God. Anyway,
Thank you,
uh,
God. Oh, I thought you were giving me an
I
instruction.
can't seem to find my book of Albinias. So, this is a
You know, I
piece.
haven't seen in ages is Tomas. He would
Who?
be happy with the fugu.
Oh well. Here, this I'm gonna have a try at Evening in Granada, which is a Spanish style piece of music by a French composer. Where's my Albinias? Where's my Granados? Okay, I'll stop fussing about. I'm just gonna make one last attempt because I played some just the other night. It's very, yeah, I was. Some
Then you stop playing it.
the Albanese. I'll have to find it for the next summit. In the meantime, Evening is a very fun piece of music. There are some pieces that are a little difficult that I might not get quite right. Evening la soirée dans Grenade. Evening in Grenada, or as my father would have said, evening in the grenade. Mon frère ne parle pas le français, and I don't really either all that well. But here we are. Here we are. Let's give it a try.
put your whole self into the music. You're a music maestro,
well, thank
before
you.
you place the loop. That's a complicated piece you're playing, and you're doing it with passion. Do you know it? Yeah? You know, I think this is the best one I've heard you playing so far. It's excellent.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Thank you. On behalf of both of us and Elvis, and whoever composed the songs initially.
Oh.
To the second person there, we get up to like thing, I can get up to 14.
Well, I opened it at just the right place. This is a bolero. The composer is in Spanish, but the style is kind of Spanish.
And you wrote it.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say that.
Oh, why not? I did scare one of them away, but maybe they thought you were a bad composer, but you can show them that you're not.
Oh, well. Are you going to stop?
What was that one called again?
Oh, that was Evening in Grenada. And I didn't quite finish it, actually. It's been quite a number of months since I played it, so I was a little unfamiliar with it. But I'm pretty good at it when I've yeah, it's out.
Did we end there already?
No, this is actually a different. I just remember I have another book of Alpineas, but it's really difficult stuff. Here's something I wrote. You can't be so close to me when
Hope
I'm playing.
you'll play it again sometime.
Oh, for sure. I do have it on YouTube. If you go to our channel, this channel that you're on right now, and search for Evening in Grenada, you'll find a studio version that I did of it a number of years ago.
Not in the studio.
No, well, when I say studio version, I mean that I did a number of recordings, and then I sort of did some splicing to make a less error, less error. I had to leave some errors in because I get content ID matches, and I have to say no, this is
blah blah blah.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
Play your song.
Anyway, yes, I'll play it again, and it is on YouTube on our channel.
Is this that book that I think it is? Never mind. No. Okay. Come on.
I called it a bolero. Don't know if that's really a technically. It's just answering a question that Destin 8879.
Guess the party started.
Yes, bolero.
Did you read any new comments?
Yes, yes.
I forget what that word means, dare I ask. Oh, this is
I
long.
don't quite remember. Well, this is the Cat's Fugue.
Oh, you found it.
No, it
Promise, right.
wasn't the book I was looking for.
This will probably be a good grand finale. 14 likes, too.
14 likes. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, this
It's fine. How much does that get?
a little bit of the
It was just a joke.
El Puerto. Well,
You
just
guys did
because
two
there's
Well, we
obviously
could sleep into
there's
one.
music which is
Although the first half of the
Spanish.
day is supposed to be nice, and then the next half
Play a
might be a
little
good day to
bit.
play long piano pieces.
Well,
So pick
we'll
one
see.
maybe, and then do
I'll
the
play
other.
a little bit of this one. I won't play the whole thing. It's been a while since
play the
I
whole
played
thing
it.
tomorrow.
So
Little preview. 10-11.
El Puerto,
It's
which I
interesting.
think means the valley. This is from Albanez's Iberia Suite, Book 2. It's really difficult music. Yes, then it goes all modern. Oh, somebody gave it. Thank you. €5. Cool. Thank you.
Oh my! Who is that? Oh, Dustin. hello, hello. So, wanted to tell you something. We've got three other people here. So, thank you for the two recent payments. Um, it says 917 at the top, so our dollar's a bit better, I guess. But not that we're judging or anything. But
No,
the last payment
we
we were supposed to receive when it reached that amount, and you got the two of you helped us because you knew we were getting close. We still haven't received it. I know when Sam said that she sent one, she was able to check again about a couple hours later, and it said it was still pending. So honestly, I know you just got back from travels, and you know you probably spent a lot of money in this and that, but we do appreciate it. Keeps us afloat and gives us extra motivation. Afloat, I don't know what that is, but anyway, don't have to. But since you do have another way to reach us, G's email. I guess you just thought, so send it to me, and then cancel it just in case it went right. Anyway, it would be better if you sent it there. I don't think it will go through here. Yeah, and we're thankful. So, thank you. Always looks nice on the screen too, amongst all the other goodness.
That's right. Okay. Well, I'm still unable to find my other book.
So you play a preview of this, and then we'll eat
Oh,
our
no,
chips
this
and our
is-
yogurt, and you play the rest of them.
The Cat's Feud. This has been played the whole.
Did the previous? No, I'm saying it didn't. So it either didn't go anywhere or it went back to you. We didn't even get a notification of it. So
Let's see.
yeah. Well, thanks for trying, and yeah, definitely need transfer would work. So I think that would be however much to do with total. Again, I appreciate it. We both do. I would like to eat my fancy chips. I don't usually eat chips at this time of night, but I want to have it with him.
Interstellar. Hello. Interstellar. Somebody's asked me to play Interstellar.
Oh. Sorry, that almost sounds
What's
familiar.
that
I think
piece?
they made
Well, there's a movie by that name.
Deepak
Want me to play something?
Upadaye? Deepak Upadaye? Love it. Who's that by Bohemian? We're not gonna play that deeper this time of night. Hello again. Who is Interstellar by? I've heard of that recently. By the way, guys, feel free to get us to the 15th, 16th like. Things are doing real well, so we appreciate it.
I'll have to look into Interstellar, but in the meantime, how about I'll play something ambient and spacey. I don't know if that's what sort of music that accompanied Interstellar, but that's what it makes me think of. Hello. Beethoven? Oh, Beethoven. Right to Beethoven? I got Beethoven. How about the song that drives Facebook's content ID censors wild? Every time I post the Patatique Sonata, whichever movement, I always get this, your video contains content by somebody else. Missed all the fancy finger work.
See the screen for a moment.
Wanted to
And
see the screen.
I thought it was almost over now. And what was the other thing I was going to ask? Nice, a little bit later because of the thing. Okay, Dustin, you retracted a couple of comments. What was that about? Again, he's not as old as he seems. Um, everybody seems to think you are. Oh, I thought you would because you're like. It's actually blonde hair, natural blonde, and it's very exuberant. There's probably more energy than a lot of young people. That's why the rest of them have all went to bed. Put everything into your playing. Well, maybe not everything. It's great to see someone who puts it all into the music. Yeah, if only we get more opportunities to utilize it, you know. I do too. You haven't maybe heard a lot of that. Come think of it, I don't know if you've heard me musical that much. Have you, Justin? Are you still there? I'm often chatting. Anyway, we will be wrapping up soon. Some other things I've got to start sitting up for a little bit. He's devoted. And you, yeah, I'm not disagreeing. You're saying I'm not though? Playing for a long time. But if you haven't heard me do music, again, 10 to 11 Central Standard Time, although he said that's when the delivery time takes time to come back to it. Give me something. I mean, it's already set now. Otherwise, I would have said maybe for Wednesday because Tuesday and Thursday I'm busy. But I was saying yes. I don't disagree. But have you heard me do music much as well? I mean, we're both of you to probably get more opportunities together. One possibly, kind of hoping on two. The other one because you guys stupid. Nope. And then one's happened, but that was all understandable. And then the other day was so-so, but it's a nice party. Anyway, both of you are okay. I only had to ask, just like with Mark. I don't know why, but anyway. But people do tell me, you know, sometimes in the moment. Anyway, tomorrow, 10, well, I'm hoping we sleep till 9:30 or 10. Then we've got to put some stuff away because, yeah, I didn't think about how many, well, we maybe could have waited till Wednesday since it's Saturday now, Sunday and Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday. Both passionate about it. Okay, cool. I appreciate it, and we appreciate your passion too. Anyway, so then we'll put this stuff away, and then probably about 11, 12 Central Standard Time, do some karaoke, maybe doing some meditation with the tablet thing I have, and yeah, I would love to get. I don't want to be greedy, but I wouldn't mind getting to 15 or 16 likes. But yeah, and if you decide that, because we're being honest and genuine, obviously. If you decide to try to send the payment again, both of them, I think, what was that, a total of probably about the same each time. I think it came up to 18 when Sam donated. So I think it was 5 something both times, but that's actually almost doubled locally. So yeah. I was talking about the payment thing again. Anyway, you'll figure that out. It's not even playing that loud. I'm not talking that loud either. I'm pretty tired. So I think we're going to wrap up soon. Otherwise, we could be here all night. Really like to get to the 15th or 16th like. Maybe Rakesh could come and give us a like. Maybe know other people that would like the stream. Feel free to invite them. If you want, I could send you the one from earlier today too, because it was piloted. So, okay. The payment, sending friends, asking for the stream. And we'll try an email sometime in the next few days as well. Same here, but much later for you there. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it really 7 a.m.? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it really 7 a.m. there? Is it really 7 a.m.? 6. Wow, we haven't done that in a while, But again, you said your sleeping schedule. Are you usually up this late? I know you're usually up late, but your sleeping schedule's all messed up. But yeah, it's good to have a good night's sleep. We're usually by about 12ish between you and I. And then sleep for about 7 or 8 hours. So anyway, take care. Lovely chatting, having you here. Second person that just came in, we're wrapping up. You can hear some music. You can see this. I'm wishing you genuinely well. You left, maybe I'm not. Anyway, let's get. It looks like you did. Right. But yeah, I'm wishing you all genuinely well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I almost forgot intentionally. And I don't know now if I'm talking to Dustin or the other person that came in. But if the latter, feel free to like. Thank you. Take care. I think it was Dustin. Maybe we'll hear some of their music next time.